Hello and welcome. My name is Erol. I'm one of three native English teachers at our Bachashare campus here in Samsun. I work at the Atakum campus. I've been here in Turkey for the last 7 years now teaching English, and I teach the high school levels. Some of the things that I enjoy to do, I enjoy outdoor sports. I enjoy snow skiing. I enjoy sports fishing. I enjoy walking in the mountains and spending time with my family. I am from Southern California, the Orange County area to be more specific, which is located about an hour north of San Diego and an hour south of San Francisco. I'm going to go ahead and share the screen here real quick and pull up Google Earth, and I'll show you where I'm at now. And this is where I'm currently at now here in Samsun. It's the biggest city on the north coast of Turkey on the Black Sea. I love seeing the sea and the ocean every day. It gives me lots of energy. All right, let's go ahead and pull up the city that I'm actually from here, which is Dana Point, California. Dana Point is located approximately 7,000 miles away from where I currently am, which is about 10,000 kilometers away. It takes me about 24 hours from door to door to fly from here to there. I usually go home every summer for 2 months to visit my friends and family. My parents still live there and we still have our house there. Dana Point, California is one of the southernmost cities in Orange County, California. And we are lucky enough to have a harbor. It's one of two cities that do have a harbor. When I lived in America, I did have a sports fishing boat, and I would take it out periodically on the weekends and go offshore and catch tuna. I would catch yellowtail, wahoo, dorado, and then I would inshore fish for lobster as well. And those are just some of the things that I did miss being in California. We were fortunate enough to have fantastic weather. We have about 300 days of sunshine every year with an average temperature of 18 degrees centigrade or 72 degrees Fahrenheit for most of the year. Summertime doesn't get too hot along the coast, maybe about 85 degrees at most, which is probably at about 30 degrees centigrade. Some of the major attractions that we have in Orange County, we have Laguna Beach, we have Newport Beach, we have Dana Point as well. San Clemente is also a very beautiful city. Orange County is home for Disneyland theme park. The original Disneyland is located in California. We have Disneyland and Disneyland California Adventure. We're also home to a couple professional sports teams. We have the Anaheim Angels, and we have the Mighty Ducks. A little bit farther to the north, you go into Los Angeles County itself, and Los Angeles is famous for Hollywood. It's also famous for the Los Angeles Zoo. We have Universal Studios Hollywood. We have the planetarium as well, and things of that nature. It's also pretty famous with the Santa Monica Pier itself. It's also home to sports teams like the Los Angeles Dodgers, the Los Angeles Kings. We also have two NFL football teams. We have the Los Angeles Chargers and the Los Angeles Rams. We also have two professional soccer teams. We have Chivas and we have the Los Angeles Galaxy. There are lots of great things to do in Los Angeles for tourists and for locals alike. Heading down south to San Diego. San Diego is just fantastic. It's a very easy drive down the 5 freeway, which you see here. I'm traveling down the 5, and we're going back into Orange County, passing San Clemente. Once we pass San Clemente, we hit the San Diego County itself. And if you drive past Camp Pendleton, Oceanside, Carlsbad, there's Encinitas, Solana Beach, Del Mar, Torrey Pines, which has a fantastic golf course. And now we're getting into downtown San Diego here with this beautiful natural harbor that you can see. It's home to the Navy's West Coast home port. If you drive a little bit farther down south, you get to the US-Mexican border here, and there's the city of Tijuana in Mexico. So this is a little bit about where I'm from. I'm going to go ahead and launch an Expedia video so that you guys can get a little bit more of a grasp of where I'm from and what it's like to live in Southern Orange County. It's a really phenomenal place. I would recommend everyone visit it if they have a chance, okay?
Orange County is situated on the west coast of the USA. Southern California's smallest county has no defined center. It's a collection of small cities that rolls out like quilts from the Santa Ana Mountains to the sparkling Pacific Ocean. Just to the north rises dynamic Los Angeles, while to the south is laid-back San Diego. But prosperous Orange County has a distinct attitude and flavor all its own. Home to Native Americans for thousands of years, European settlement took hold in 1776 with the construction of Mission San Juan Capistrano. Raided by pirates, ravaged by earthquakes, floods, and droughts, this determined, self-sufficient settlement never lost faith. The mission contains the oldest California building still in use today. A century later, new breeds of worshipers came, nature lovers, artists, and sunseekers. In the late 1800s, Laguna Beach began to attract vacationers. By the 1920s, half the residents were artists, establishing a creative community which still thrives today. Laguna possesses a natural beauty, spirit, and light that one artist called an inexhaustible source of inspiration. Just a little to the north is Crystal Cove, a time capsule of early Californian beach culture. Set in a state park of pristine coastline, Crystal Cove features an historic collection of classic beach shacks built from disused Hollywood movie sets and the flotsam and jetsam of the ocean. The shacks have been lovingly preserved right down to the last detail. Further up the coastline is the upscale city of Newport Beach with its famous pier, fabulous bars, and boutiques. Just a few blocks behind the beach is Newport Harbor. Once a busy maritime port, the waters here now are filled with pleasure craft. Looking at the incredible homes which line the shore, it's hard to imagine that 1-acre lots were once sold here for $1 a piece. Not so long ago, Huntington Beach was dotted with oil derricks. Now the only oil here is suntan lotion. Huntington's excellent year-round waves inspired hit songs by the Beach Boys and Jan and Dean, earning it the title Surf City. The U.S. Open of surfing has been held near its famous pier since 1959. The locals are crazy about beach volleyball, too, and the city hosts its own pro series. But there's another side to the OC which truly supersizes this county as a vacation destination: the theme parks. In the city of Anaheim, only 35 miles south of LA, stands the granddaddy of them all, Disneyland Park. Since the park first opened its gates in 1955, over 600 million guests have been reminded that dreams really can come true. A few kilometers away is Knott's Berry Farm, a California classic. Starting life as a collection of relocated ghost towns, this theme park has grown into a family favorite that celebrates America's pioneering past. When you're done riding the waves and thrill rides, Orange County offers plenty of attractions that are more on the cultural side. The Lion Air Museum sits next to John Wayne Airport and specializes in aircraft and automobiles from the World War II era. But bring your sunglasses. Some of these old birds are shiny. At the Discovery Science Center, explore the inner workings of dinosaurs and spaceflight. Or visit the Santa Ana Zoo and count the monkeys. The zoo's benefactors donated the land on the condition that there were always at least 50 primates in the collection. The Bowers Museum is a journey of world-class culture through the arts. This dynamic museum enjoys a special relationship with the Smithsonian Institute and British Museum, ensuring that visiting exhibitions are always world-class. When it comes to architecture, Orange County is full of surprises. The Crystal Cathedral is simply light years away from the country's early adobe churches. And the Segerstrom Center, the heart and soul of the county's arts community, is a visual symphony in itself. But for all its fabulous architecture, shopping, thrill rides, and culture, Nothing quite compares to Orange County sunsets. They're pure Californian gold and free to everyone.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. I really enjoy watching Expedia videos. I show those to my students pretty often so they can get a little bit of taste of American culture and where I'm from and things to do when they're in the States. Is pretty cool, actually. All right, once again, I want to thank you guys for joining me, and I look forward to your comments when you guys watch this video. Thanks again, and have a fantastic day. Thanks, guys.